Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I have a complete mess behind me. I've been organizing my transfers. I've been doing it for probably 2 weeks now. And I am so close to being finished. It's just such an amazing feeling. All right. Whoops. Make sure I get that shared. I got a couple of new transfers today. Yep, FedEx was here again. They just love me. I hope you guys had a great day. Hey, Anita. I got an advance copy of next month's Club Couture transfer. Do you want to see it? I haven't even seen it yet. Anytime I order after the 15th, I get it in my delivery, which is awesome. Oh, this is so good. Isn't that beautiful? And you can use these arrows above this and below it. Oh, it's just perfect. It says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Isn't that just perfect? So that is next month's Club Couture transfer. So if you were on the fence and you love this one, now's the time to sign up. I love it. Love it. Hey, Sue. All right, so today we are going to do ink again. I'm on a tea towel kick, and I had these other ones. I ordered these on Amazon. And I loved the size of them because I thought they were perfect for a decorative tea towel. Not realizing it had this green stripe going right down the center. So, I think I can still work with it though. If I use, let me get these big frames sitting beside me. We'll just take all the ink out. So I kind of want to use the Couture Teal again, just because I think this transfer, where did I put it? Kind of works with this color. I'm thinking like maybe papaya. What else have we got? I kind of want to keep them all. I'm thinking like vintage. You know how you go into a vintage kitchen? The old avocado green fridges and stoves. Maybe not Couture Teal. What do you think of these three colors? Couture Coral. This one is Pesto and Papaya. I don't have Guava because Guava would have been just perfect. Marvelous is too light. It's kind of hard with that green stripe. Maybe just Pesto and Papaya. Maybe. Although I really do love I really do love these two colors together. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Decision made. So I've got 2 tea towels. I've got my ink mat. Hey, Carrie. Sorry, I had already hit the live button. I was going to reply to you. Let's put that aside. And we will put this on our ink mat and get it centered. You're not going out, JJ. My dog is whining to go outside. I just hope he doesn't start barking. Okay, so we are going to, I kind of think that I want to do the measure, stir, bake, frost on one of the tea towels, and then we'll do the bowls on the other one so that it looks nice as a set sitting side by side. So I am going to cut this because I just used it as a whole piece the last time. So we'll just slice it here. And I'm just scoring. I'm not going all the way through the paper. And then we'll just separate that. Get rid of that piece. And I believe this transfer is still available. It's a super cute addition to the kitchen. I have mine done on a 9x12 pallet board. And it sits right beside my cookbook. And it just looks super cute. Hey, Marie. Welcome. All right, so we got that cut apart. Let's get this back. I have a feeling that this week is going to be all about ink. I've got a couple of pillow covers planned. So let's put this right about there. That looks centered. And now, hey Carol, we are going to alternate. So we'll start with the Couture Teal, and then we'll do the Couture Coral, Teal and Coral, I think. And I should probably use a mini squeegee for the top one because it's quite a small area. Now you could put tape in between and do each color and then pull the tape up just so you don't get it mixed in where it shouldn't go. I am being brave and doing it without tape. But if you're just trying it out for the first time, then definitely tape the sections off if you're going to do different colors. All right, I'm going to grab a mini squeegee and do the top part. And just go across. Grab a little more ink. You want to make sure you cover all the silk screen area. Get that in there. Whoops. Yeah, I went above. Placement tape on the outside of your transfer area is a really good idea. Or painter's tape, whatever you happen to have. Either one will work. Now I hope this shows up on that stripe. I never thought of that. Let's grab this one. So this is Couture Coral. Beautiful, beautiful color. I love the consistency of this one too. I'm trying to be really careful not to go outside the line, because I think I would have a harder time getting this color off than I do the teal. Get that in there. And I'll do this and then I will check questions. And the last piece. So we'll do the measuring cups in the same colors, or the mixing bowls, not measuring cups. And we'll alternate it as well. And that'll be a nice set to have sitting on your oven door. Get a little bit more here. Here we go. We're almost there. And you just scrape the excess back into your jar, and then you want to peel it up slowly. So we'll just start at the top. And it is showing up on here, so that's good. There we go. Now I've got a spot here and one above the E where I went outside. So I'm going to grab a Lysol wipe while it's still wet. And because it's a light color, I'll be able to get most of it off. If that was black, forget about it. That would not happen. Okay, so there's that. Let's just turn on our little heat press, and then we can heat set it at the same time. So that's not too bad. You can actually see the teal on this darker color, so that's good. I'm happy about that. Now let's get the other one and just wipe this off, because we got some coral on here. There we go. And then we'll put this one down and we'll do the measuring, or the bowls. And I think I'm going to do them kind of slanted right in the middle here. I think that'll look cute. So we will start with this one. We'll do that one straight. And I think I want to do more of the coral. So I'll do 2 in the coral and 1 in the Couture Teal. So we'll just ink this. Get that completely covered. Now we're going to dry it before we put the next one down, because you don't want to move that ink anywhere else. Hey, Pam. Oh, awesome, Sue. You know what, Carol? Just practice on drop cloth. It's super cheap, and then you don't have to worry if you make a mess of it. For my classes, that's what I have, is little drop cloth squares, and they're great to practice on. Okay, so that's dry. Now, I just got ink all over my hand. Clean that up. And I think I'll put this bowl kind of on a slant, like it's balancing inside the other bowl. And we're just going to go across the silkscreen area. And then put the excess back in the jar. And then peel this. That's so cute. Now we're going to dry this one. You want to dry it because if you put the other transfer over top of where you've inked, the ink is going to get on there and then it could end up on your material that you're trying to ink. That should be good. And now the last little bowl. We're going to do it the other way. And we're going to do that in the Couture Coral. Press it down. And it's not, you know, anything fancy, this tea towel, but it's just a little bit of an accent to it to go with the other one. So let's take it off the ink mat. And let's put the lids on all the ink first. You know me, I'd end up with it everywhere. That back in there. Every time I put my hand near where the jars are, I'm getting ink on myself, so better safe than sorry. Let's grab a new Lysol wipe. Get this one cleaned. And it gives the tea towels a chance to dry a little bit longer before we heat set it. All right. Move that out of the way. Give it another little quick bit of hot air. Yeah, these tea towels are the perfect size for a decorative tea towel. I just wish they didn't have this stripe. When I bought them, I thought that the stripes were along the side, which would have been fine. But they'll still work. They will be just fine. All right. I'll grab my foamy here. And my craft mat Teflon sheet. And then I'm going to grab my heat press. And I'm going to iron it for 30 seconds on each side. Once I've done that, it's going to be permanent. I can throw it in the washer and dryer. Burlap. Like fine weave burlap. I've done, yeah, it was pretty tight weave. Not a burlap like, I'll show you, I've got some sitting beside me. Let's just do that. Like I haven't tried, I've got this kind of burlap and I was going to try an ink on this, but I haven't tried it yet. So that might be something to try. See if it works. Why don't we try it after I heat set this? Hey, Serena. Welcome. Okay, so this one is done. Just gonna fold that over. That's actually really cute. Let's do the bigger one. I kind of like it, even with that stripe. Grab the heat press again. And 30 seconds. Now, if you don't have a heat press, you can use a household iron, and then you would iron it for 4 minutes on each side, according to whatever temperature you need for the fabric that you're using. Make sure you put a piece of parchment paper over top if you don't have a Teflon sheet like this, because you want to protect your material. You don't want to burn it. Okay, let's flip this. Put it down. Put this back on, and another 30 seconds. And then these will be done. We're going to try the burlap. Was that kind of the thickness of weave that you were thinking, Carrie? We are going to see if that works. And I can just use one of the transfers I just used. All right. Put this aside. That is cute. Cute little tea towel set. All right, let's try the burlap. I was actually trying to do a small wreath. So let's... This was going to be one of the projects this week, so it'd be kind of cool if we could customize the burlap. Wouldn't that be fun? Take that. Now let's cut a piece. Just make sure I cut a straight piece here. without cutting my fingers. All right, where is the ink mat? Okay, so we've got a piece of burlap, and it's got quite a bit of an open weave in it. It's not really tight. We'll stick that down. And let's do, whoops. I'm making a mess. I want to put it on a section of this ink mat that is super sticky. So this needs to be cleaned. You can clean it with a Lysol wipe or water, but if you clean it with like a glass cleaner, it gets it super clean and the stickiness comes right back. All right, let's see how this works. I'm going to have to hold it down because my mat is not super sticky. We shall see. Now, if your fabric was flatter, it might work better. So if you have burlap like this, that's kind of crinkled up, it's not really flat, I would suggest ironing it first. Look at that. Now, a lot of the ink did go through because it's such a, it's an open weave, it's not a tight weave. So it's gone through both sides, but totally doable. Totally doable. And then same thing, you would let it dry and then heat set it. Oh, the possibilities. Doing burlap ribbon and whatever you're using, color matching, putting a design on it. Yep, it is totally doable. Just gonna clean that. Got a lot of paste and then a little bit of the burlap thread is on there. So you want to make sure that you clean it really well. But other than that, it worked great. There we go. That one is done. Just let that dry. Thanks, Judy. Oh, yeah, sometimes you can't during a live, Carrie. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, if you guys ever have any questions or if you have something that you want to see how it's done, just pop it in the comments or put a post on here, send me a message, and I would be happy to try it out. Because we're all here to learn, right? I don't know everything. My husband says sometimes that I think I do, but that's just a man's point of view, right? Because women usually are right. Sorry, guys, if any of you are watching right now. All right, let's clean that off. So that was pretty cool. Now we know that we can chalk on burlap, which is pretty awesome. All right, so the last thing that I wanted to show you, for those of you who just came on after I showed it, this is our Club Couture transfer for next month. And it says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. It is beautiful. So that is our Club Couture transfer. And if you are a club member, or even if you're not and you sign up before the end of the month, if you spend $200 Canadian, and I believe it's $150 US on my website, you have the choice of, there's 5 different surfaces. Unfortunately, I only have 2 of them here. I just ordered them. So this is the 12 by 18. Oh my goodness. My brain just got fried. Hang on. It is why is it not? Oh, here. 12 by 18 natural burlap. And it's got these studs on here. This can be painted. It is gray, but it can be painted. So this is choice number 1. And it's a great deal. Choice number 2 is the same one, but it's an 18 by 24 inch frame. Like, this is beautiful, and it's solid. It's really thick. It's got a nice big thick frame on it. So you get a choice. You can order any one of the 5 reclaimed surfaces. And it's shipped for the same flat rate, $9.95, so you don't have to pay any more for shipping because it's such a larger surface. Awesome deal. Awesome, awesome deal. Yes, the transfer is amazing. Yeah, you could use that to make a banner. Definitely. Cut some burlap up. I just love it. And it's cool because you can see in some of the areas, the holes are still visible on this. So that's kind of cool. Very, very cool. So I think that's it for me. If you want more information about Club Couture, comment club down below and I'll get you the link. And if you have any questions or you want to see something else, just let me know in the comments. And we will see what we can do. All right, I think I'm going to let this soak for a bit since I didn't wash it right away. Just for a few seconds. They really, really have, Pam, they have really stepped up the transfers. There are some pretty amazing ones coming out in the next catalog. So Sunday will be my last day of the 21 days of lives. And then I'm going to go back to doing my Monday to Friday. And I might even throw in a weeknight, like an after dinner live. Just because I know everybody's busy and sometimes they're busy during the day. But I might do a sneak peek of the new catalog on Sunday. So if you want to see that. Tomorrow I'm going to be live a little bit earlier because we have our catalog launch over Zoom for the whole organization. So that starts at 3 o'clock, which is usually the time that I would go live. So I'm going to come on at 2:30 tomorrow instead, just so that you know that it will be a little bit earlier. All right, I think I got this all cleaned. It's always a good idea to clean your transfers right after you've used them. That way it doesn't dry in the silk screen area. but I think I'm okay. I think I got it all. And now I'm just going to let them sit and air dry, and then I'll put them back on the backer sheet. So I'll flip it over again. Sticky side up. That's how you want to dry it. Give it one last wipe. There. Now I'm done. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow at 2:30. I hope you have a great night. Be safe. Bye for now.